Hello Goddess, and welcome to the Wild Woman Movement tutorial today. So this tutorial is about letting ourselves be free and moving that stagnant energy that's maybe been sitting in our bodies. So there's really no rules. That's what the Wild Woman is about. She's about letting yourself go, letting yourself be free, letting yourself be liberated in ways that you might not usually, when you're walking out there around in society and everybody is expecting you to be a certain way and to be composed and to stand in line and all of these things that aren't fun. So embracing your wild woman here is about going against all of that and just letting yourself be free and to move like the goddess you are. So for this tutorial, I want you to be in something comfortable. You can wear something flowy if you want, or you can just be in really normal, regular clothes like me. I didn't choose anything in particular for this. I was just wearing this today and it's comfy for me. The jeans are loose enough and it's just a regular tank top. So just wear something you feel comfortable in and that you can move in. So for this tutorial, I want you to really try and get in touch with your inner world, your inner sensations, and really come into your body. You can close your eyes for it if you want. So you're really not thinking about how people perceive you or how you perceive yourself, your own self-image, nothing. You're just really letting go and letting yourself be melt into your body and flow. When you're doing the practice, however, you can record yourself. You can take your phone and you can put it on selfie mode and you can come into your body, do your dance. You can be all in your inner world, but you're still recording yourself. And if you want, at different times, you can kind of catch your own eye and look at yourself. Or when you're finished, you can just look at it and you'll be able to see yourself really being embodied and being in your own energy. And that's a really nice thing to be able to witness yourself like that. And if you don't feel like doing that and you really just want to be free, then you don't need to record yourself at all. Just put on your music and let yourself move. All right, so are you ready to get started? I'm excited, let's go. All right, so for this tutorial, we're going to have 5 moves, but since this is about freedom, nothing is stiff. You're not going to have to learn choreography at all. You're just going to have 5 different moves so that you have something to do, so that you're not feeling completely oh, what do I do? But like I said, it's about freedom. So you're going to make it your own and you're going to see how your body wants to move, but these are some guidelines. Then after, as usual, I'll put on the music and I'll show you what it looks like with the music on, and you can dance with me if you feel it. Or you can turn me off and do your own thing. All right, I put some music lightly for this part. Afterwards, we'll turn it up, like I said, and we'll do it more with the music. Right now, it's just in the background. Okay, so first, before we start, we're gonna do a tiny warm-up. We're not gonna warm up the whole body because this practice is doing that. This practice is warming and loosening the body. So we don't need to warm up. I just wanna warm up our necks because we're going to do some head spins and neck movements. So let's grab our right hand and pull down gently, bringing our head to our right shoulder first. Just feel the stretch along here. Deep breath in and out. Relax. Maybe one more. And other side. So left hand, bringing head down to left shoulder. And again, relax into it. Take a couple deep breaths. You can even start to sway a little bit. You don't have to be rigid through any of this. Feeling stretch along here. Clasp hands together, back of the head, and just drop your head down. Breathe again in and out. One more, inhale. Open chest a little bit. And exhale and push down a little bit more back of your neck. Feel this stretch along the back of your neck. And bring your hand to your forehead, lightly back. Again, deep breath in and hold, expand chest. And release. Very nice. Bringing head over to right shoulder. And let it hang and go all the way back. By the way, I forgot to mention, it's best to have your hair down for this. Let it fly. Okay, back over to the right. Just a few more. And other side. Place your hands on your hips or just leave them lightly down. Nice. All right, so we're gonna do our first movement, which is the head spin. Now, I don't want you to hurt your neck, so if anyone has a sensitive neck, maybe don't do this part. Otherwise, just be careful, go within your range, because I like to really swing my head. All right, so the head swing, we're gonna bring our head down to our right shoulder, and then we're gonna roll it all the way to the back, coming to our other shoulder, and round. So the trick is to do a whole spin. So if you've done my other tutorials, you've already done the head spin. I use these a lot, and the head spin is actually kind of the basis of this tutorial, because the wild woman is all about letting herself, her head spin wildly. So let's try it a couple times. Again, going down to right shoulder, all the way back and round. And then when you come to this side, you're gonna drop it and fill the circle in. You can let your chest move a little bit with you as well so that you're not stiff. So one more time, dropping head down to right shoulder, back all the way around, hitting other shoulder, and then scooping all the way down and round. You can even keep going if you want. See, we're gonna join them a little bit after. So let's do 2 then. Down to right shoulder, round, and round. Beautiful. I forgot to mention the stance for most of this tutorial is wide stance. So your legs are a little bit wider. You're standing a little bit wider than you would be. I know you can't see my feet, but you can see my hips. And you're gonna use this stance because this is the grounding stance for the wild woman. So this is like your tree rooted in the ground, and then these are your branches flailing wildly as they want, but you're grounded here, okay? All right, let's do a head spin from the other side now, dropping head, so ear to shoulder, down, around, ear to other shoulder, and all the way around, back. Let's keep going, dropping it round, so it's like your chin is going to your chest, and all the way to other shoulder. Think ear to shoulder, chin to chest, and then back and round. Very good, let's do one more. Left shoulder, right shoulder, all the way around, boom. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more. So that's the rotating fully head spin, hair flick, there's different names for it. Let's call it head spin, so it's one full rotation. There's another little flick you can do. This one goes to the side and to the other side. So it's kind of like 2 scoops. So you're gonna go 1, 2. So it's like a figure 8. Think of it like a figure 8. This one might take a little bit longer to get. I didn't get it for a while, like a couple of years into dancing where it started to feel natural for me. But like I said, this is the wild woman, so it's not about getting it right. So just flail your head around however it wants to go right now. And later you can perfect it and make it look more pretty or whatever. So let's try it. Think of that figure 8. So look, see what my hand is doing here? That's figure 8. So you're gonna do that with your head. So you're gonna drop it down to your right shoulder, and then you're gonna go round. So round, 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 round. And just think of that figure 8. So it's kind of like a scoop to the right, scoop to the left, scoop to the right, scoop to the left. All right. So that's the 2 head spins. I won't spend too much more time on them because I want you to just get the time to be free and in your body. So that's as much as we'll do with those for now. And then we're gonna move on. So the next stance we're gonna do is the goddess squat. So we're gonna use this along with the head spins. Okay. So you're gonna stay where you are and you're gonna squat down. So literally just like a squat. Your hands, place them on your knees. So first just squat, just sit in that position. Now sway a little bit back and forward. Yeah, nice. Now we're gonna add the head spin. So we're gonna squat down and we're gonna swing our head round. Yeah? So that was the figure 8. We can do it also with the full head spin. So squat and round, round, round. Okay, I already feel a little bit wild. My neck also is very warmed up. So like I said, just be careful of your neck. If it's too much, just do slow movements. You don't have to flail it wildly like me. Okay, let's do it again. So standing, wide stance, drop it down, and then let's do the figure 8 one. So whoosh, whoosh. You can take your hands off if you want as well. Just drop it down and then, yeah, all the way around. You can use your hands as support if you want. And you can come up however you want. But that is the goddess squat. So we're going to use that during the practice and linking it to the head spin like I just showed you. Whew. All right, number 3 is the flowing tree, or you can be a flower if you want, if that feels more goddess-like to you, up to you. So we're gonna use our tree stance. We're still in this squat, and we're gonna start to flow like a tree in the wind, or a flower. So we're rooted in the ground. We can start to play with our hips a little bit, and we're gonna bring our arms into it. So this is about letting yourself be free. Where do your arms want to go? See, my hips as well are moving with it, so it's about hips and arms. So first of all, let's just move the hips maybe a little bit. So keep your wide stance and move the hips. See how your body starts to sway with it kind of naturally. Your natural movement kind of emerges. See, my chest is kind of moving, my arms are moving, my hips are moving, so you're just letting yourself sway. So you don't need instructions for this. Like, you know this movement. This is like just natural for us, right? Just let your body move. When you're not restricted, this will come forward. Now, let's gonna put a little bit more movement in it to make it a little bit more wild. So you have this movement with the hips, the chest, you're rooted still in the ground, and let's bring our arms in. So now this is where we start to flow in the wind. It's like we're a flower or we're a tree and we're flowing in the wind, and we're learning to take up space. So bring yourself into the room and look at the space around you. What space can you fill? So you're trying to fill the space. You're trying to be as big as you can. And you're like, I'm here to take up space. And I'm showing it through my movement. So just bring yourself into the room and see, oh, this space hasn't had my presence yet. Let me go over there. And just let yourself be free and wild. And you can also use your camera. If you have your camera on, you can look at the screen and you can see, oh, what space in the screen did I not fill yet? Oh, let me fill that space over there. You know? All right, so we're still rooted. All right, now we are just naturally, we didn't have to learn anything. Our hips are moving, our arms are moving, and we remember that we are free. So move a little bit. Nice. All right, move number 4. Whew, I'm a little bit out of breath. Tiny little workout. All right, move number 4 is the yawn. So this is pretty simple. It's like you're yawning as if you're waking up in the morning or during your day or whatever, and you are yawning. All right, so the yawn, you're literally yawning. Bring your arms up however you want and yawn. You can see how I'm linking one to the other like this, rubbing one against the other. So you're just yawning. It feels so good. You can bring your hands together if you want. Like however you want. Like maybe you're like, yes, I'm stretching, I'm waking up. So it's literally like a yawn. So make it as big as you want, as sensual as you want. Bring your arms up slowly maybe. You can bring it through your hair if you want. Yeah, just enjoy your yawn. Nice. And the very last one, it's not really a move, it's just adding a touch of what? Of sensuality. So as we're doing all these moves, I want you to really get into, like I said, into your body, feeling your own presence. And part of that is being in touch with yourself. So you can just give little touches to your body. You know, maybe when you're doing the yawn, you feel like rubbing your chest, maybe your neck, and then up through your hair, and then through your hair, and then yawning. you know? So just adding little bits of sensuality, giving yourself a little bit of love, listening to yourself, listening to your body. Maybe you can rub your hips a little bit. So this is not like a move, like I said, it's just like being aware as you do the other movements and letting yourself be free. Part of letting yourself be free is giving yourself some love and some sensual touch and physical touch, giving it to yourself, you know? So that's part of being the wild woman. And sensuality goes with a smile. So at the end of your practice, if you have your camera on, I want you to catch yourself on the camera and just smile, you know? After you've spent all that time kind of in your body, maybe your eyes were closed for a lot of it, you're gonna feel so much stuff move through you. You're gonna feel your energy freed up. You're gonna feel your sensuality again. All this is so pleasurable and so beautiful to experience as a woman. So at the end, just catch yourself in the camera and just smile. You know, this is beautiful work to do. It's not stressful or hard work or anything. It's just like the beauty of showing up for yourself and as a woman. So just give yourself a smile. You're like, I'm happy I'm here doing this practice and giving this time to myself and sharing it with other women and whatever it is. So that's the last move, sensuality and a smile. And that's it, ladies. That is the 5 moves to embody your wild woman today. Let's recap really quick. First, we have the head spins or hair flicks, whatever you want to call them. Second, we have the goddess squat. Oh, you can't see me anymore, but it's okay. Third, we have the flowing tree or the flower. Fourth, we have the yawn. And lastly, we have some sensual touch. And a smile. And that's it. That's the wild one for today. I'm gonna put on some music and flow. You can flow with me or you can turn me off, like I said, put on your own song and do your own thing. So the song I have on is Rose by Fred again. I'll link it below also in case you want it.